morning, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. It's me, BubsEyes, aka Shanika Lachey, and this morning I'm getting ready for work. So I only got to go to work for 4 hours, but I still wanted to do my face over from yesterday, but I'm gonna do a different eye look because I'm pressed for time. And I don't want to have, all those different colors or whatever. But this is the Hydra Rescue. I am the shade Bronze. So that'll be 4W1. It's an Estée Lauder foundation. It's a moisturizing foundation. I have really dry skin. So the point of this is for us to do a wear and review type of video. What else I want to say about this? Oh, yeah, I wore it yesterday. And y'all saw I paired it with the Laura Mercier. But today, I'm going to pair it with this primer that I've been wearing. I've been wearing it under my Fenty Beauty foundation. Again, another hydrating formula, not the matte one. But I've been pairing it with this e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. And I really like this. And it's only, I think, like $6 or $8. And you can pick this up from, of course, Ulta, Target, Walmart, like anywhere that's really selling beauty, really. So that's what we're going to do today. And then we're going to pop in when I'm done and see the finishing look. Okay, so first thing first, I'm going to take this Nika K pencil that I picked up from just a hair store that's not far from my house and draw on my brows. And I always brush my hairs up and over first. Y'all, never mind my hair. It got a mind of its own. It was so cute and curly and bouncy yesterday, and today is just, I don't know. But it probably looked like this because it is still kind of wet, and it got to dry, and I'm going to just puff it up. Y'all will see. If you following me on social media, you'll see. And if you're not following me, then you need to go down below and follow me on my Instagram. Because my hair don't be looking like this all the time. So, yeah. Map out my brows. Okay, then I take my other Nika K. What the hell is broke? My other Nika K pencil. It's like literally one shade lighter than the other pencil. And I just pretty much feather up the front of my brow with this. I'm going to show y'all once I finish sharpening it. Oh my gosh. And then look at the sharpener. Tragic. Okay, this is as good as I'm gonna get it because you want it usually to be really fine, pointed, and but like I said, I'm pressed for time. This is going to work phase. My plan is to be out the door at the latest 11:10. And then comb it up, and over, up, over. Like, that's it. Now, they look crazy because, of course, I rushed. But that's the fun part about concealer because then you're going to clean it up. So, I'll just take me a really flat brush. And as you see, I used this yesterday, so I'm just reuse it today because I only used it once. I'm going to take my Tinted Doll concealer. I got this sample from work. I don't even remember what shade. 435 in the Tinted Doll concealer by Lancome. And clean up my brows with this. It's a shade that's really close to my natural skin tone. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't really want to highlight it underbrow today solely because I'm not doing bright colors today. So just put this on here. And I picked this brush up, y'all, literally from Michael's, the art supply store. So don't think you have to be in a box and just use makeup brushes. You can use painter brushes or whatever they call it, canvas brushes. So turn this way. Look at my hair. It's so, look, as big as these ears is, you'd think it'll hold that hair back. Whatever. I'm gonna use this Morphe brush. And it has no number, but it's a Morphe. It's a Morphe brush. And I'm gonna use this mirror so I can see better. Not gonna be perfect because I'm gonna add a little bit more concealer anyways on my lid to serve as like a primer in a sense for my eyeshadows. I'm not a fan of this brush, but it's gonna have to work. It's gonna have to work for today. Y'all know how I go with eyebrows. It don't be nothing to say. We gotta take it easy. But these gonna be today's brows, so let's put some concealer on the lid. Now this is a little bit more liquidy than, you know, most concealers that one may use. This has more of a feel like that LA Girl Pro in a way. It's a little bit thicker than that, but it's more liquid compared to like your Shape Tape. So, because you know that stuff is thick. I should have used the Fenty Beauty one. Dang, who was this? I don't know, but yeah. So as this sit, I'm gonna let this sit on my face and make sure I no extra stuff on my hands, glitter and stuff from that sharpener. But we're gonna let this sit so it can get a little bit tacky. And now I'm gonna put the primer on. There is an e.l.f. brush that you can buy separately that goes with this. It has this really nice scooper. I think I have it over here. I might use it to blend out my foundation. Yes, like I've been doing. It's this brush. It's the Putty Primer Applicator brush. And they got this scooper, and it's used to, you know, for people who take clients. But for me, I've been using my hands. You can use a brush. You can use your beauty blender. It's totally up to you. And then you buff it out with this. But as you see, it's foundation on this. Oh, this is a nice foundation brush. So that's what I've been using it for. And that brush was like, you know, an e.l.f. I probably got that brush for probably like, oh my God, $6 at the highest, $3 at the lowest for that particular brush. Now, I don't know if it's still sold separately at other stores, but at Ulta, it's only in a kit. And you get like 3 other brushes with it. So, I'm gonna spread this on out. Put a little primer up here. I probably should have before fixing the top of my brow, but whatever. But we got the primer on. And now we can try to pat this concealer flat. And we can get into eyeshadows. The fun part. Yeah, I really like this concealer. So there we go, nice and flat. Now some people may choose to, you know, put translucent powder on top of this so it doesn't crease. For me, I look at it like shadow is already a powder, so wouldn't that technically set my concealer anyway? I haven't noticed anything really weird with my shadows from doing this way. I have noticed that when I do the translucent powder and then the shadows, sometimes my shadows, depending on what palette I'm using, is not really blending as seamlessly as they could. So you're going to be careful with that. So I'm going to use, like I said, my shadow as setting my eyelid, and I'm going in with the Baked Brows Dose of Colors palette. I like this palette a lot. It's very pigmented. It has the nudie browns, so that's why I like it. And I'm going to use the last two shades, starting with this one first. It's going to be my first color. It's going to go into the lid, and then this one is going to go on the outer lid. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to start by packing my shadows in place. The key to doing it this way is just make sure your conditioner, what am I thinking about? Make sure your concealer is flat before doing that by just taking that same concealer brush and just going back over the lid where there is creasing. Literally, that's simple. Literally. Tap off the accent. Am I breaking it? Oh gosh, yes. What type of brush is this? Morphe M456. But look, I had this brush for years. So I'm gonna pack this on, like I said. Let me look where I want to place it. Go right in here. Just pack it on exactly where I want that color to be. So and you can pack this color, think of it as, transition color, as much as you like. If you want more pigmentation, just add another layer on top. If you like it more subtle like this, then leave it like this. It's totally up to you. I wanted a little bit more pigmentation, so I chose to go in with a second layer. Laying it exactly on top of where I've already placed the top layer. Working lower and slowly moving my way up while circling the brush. See? Then I'll take this brush, a little bit more smaller, and go like right above it, but have my brush kind of slightly angled and just buff out the fine line so it could blend. See, I just love this palette. Like, I want more Dose of Color palettes. Like, this is the only one I own, and I don't know a store that sells Dose of Colors. I had got this particular palette in a Boxycharm box, and I'll have a link down below on where you can, register yourself as a member, so you can start getting Boxycharm boxes or whatever. But I really love this palette. Like, I love this palette. So now I'm gonna go in with this darker brown. And that's gonna go, let me really get that color. That's gonna go in this outer, which one of these mirrors closer? This one. That's gonna go in the outer corner. Just tapping it. Things were so bright and colorful yesterday. I was so happy. But today, I'm going more back into my blacks. Wear some tan. And shoot. Well, you know what? Just do smoky brown.
No, you got to press it like that. Press this button.
Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. It's like on camera, it's like this is looking like it's way darker, but it's only because of the way my lighting is. I'm so sorry. I gotta buy me some box lights. But it's just like a shadow over here, so you will see on Instagram. Okay. He funny. Okay, so we're done with this palette. Actually, before I put this palette away, I'm gonna take another brush, a really small brush. Might not add something like this. And I'm gonna go in with this third color. I wanna see something. I wanna pop it right next to this dark. I'm trying to diffuse some of the darkness. I don't want it to be too smoky. All right, like that. See, it diffused it way better. So now we're gonna go back into the palette that I did use yesterday. I really like the shimmers that was in here. They were so cute, and I want to use it again. So this is a Juicy Couture palette, and I'm going to go in. I did this shimmery shade yesterday, and it was really pretty. But I'm kind of curious of one of these. It's too gold. Yeah, I'm gonna use that shade I used, I want to say yesterday. That's too yellow. Yeah, it's too yellow. It's like because of the rhinestones too. I might use. This is so tough of a decision because like, either way, it's like since I'm using brown, I feel like I should do more of a yellow gold. Think of the outfit. Yeah, do the yellow, the more yellowy one. Yep, I'm gonna use the yellow one. I'm gonna use that yellow one. So I'm gonna go in with this, and I'm gonna go in with this. It's way yellower than I thought it was gonna look now that it's on my eye. But I'm going to put that other color. Let me see. I want to say I want to put the other color on top of it. Let me go back in with that Baked Browns palette. Go in with, ooh, wrong brush. I'm gonna go in with that third color that we used. Fix the pigmentation on this. Kind of lost its color. Then I'm gonna take this one and blend out my dark. Because they should blend together. Blend out my dark. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna go in with that more silvery looking color. Hopefully this helps. And put it on top. Like this it didn't do what I thought it was gonna do, but it's okay. It's okay. So far, this is what we're gonna work with, okay? I really hate how that looks on camera because it doesn't look like that in person. Like at all, y'all. Like it's absurd. Okay, that's as good as I can get it. I'm then going to take my Fallout. Take my concealer. Oh, wait. Before doing that, let's put a wing on this. So I'm using a Kiss I Envy Lash Glue Liner. The wing definitely helped make this look, excuse me, help this look better. So now I'm going to take the Tinted Door Concealer and clean up under the eye. This is to get rid of all that fallout, clean up any, fallout blended from the blended shadow. So I'm just basically just for that. And then clean it up. After applying this second glitter, that more lighter glitter on top, it do make this look way better. Let me just use some of this redness like that. I don't know why I'm red today, but I'm red. Use this basically as a color corrector. Let me grab me a beauty blender, damp, not soaking wet, and blend this out like such. Again, never mind my hair. See why I like this concealer? If I really wanted to, I could have just concealed my face and went on about the day, honestly. Threw on some bronzer and called it one. Like, me like. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my white eyeliner and put this in my waterline. Okay. White liner. Then underneath, I am going to take this flat, oops, it's just a box. Flat angled brush, and I'm gonna follow the pattern of how I applied those colors. Hold on. How I applied those colors on my eye, on my waterline. So that's the eye. Let's put on some mascara on the top lashes. Then we're gonna do the rest of the face. Then we'll finish the bottom lash. And put on falsies and all that other finishing touch. Okay. Now to the reason why we're here. The Hydra Rescue Foundation. Let's see how we do. Definitely my shade. That's great. Now it's very hydrating like I like. It's thick, but not too thick. I like more thicker feeling foundations, but not cakey, heavy, thick. But I don't like a watery foundation. Okay, I'm gonna say that's enough. I'm gonna take my buffing brush. Now, usually you want to stay in one part of the face and work your way out, but for the purpose of this, like I said, I'm pressed for time, so I'm kind of rushing. But y'all follow me. Y'all gonna get other content shit. Y'all know I gotta go. And it's these cookies I want to go pick up before I go to work too. Ooh, child, they're so good. They the classic cookie brand. I'm gonna actually drop a link for that down below too, because y'all should go check them out. I find mine in local gas stations, but from what I know from living out of my hometown, different states be having different stuff. So maybe your big time department store or realtor or something will carry it. But y'all gotta try them. If not, you can order them online. It's like now that I blended it on camera, it looks like it's yellow. But in person, y'all, oh. And this just confirms that yesterday's problem was indeed that Laura Mercier primer. So just like I said in the previous video, that's also linked below. If you didn't see it, it sucks. Like really bad. Like I was so disappointed. I was so excited to try it. Now, if you want to be a little bit more sheer looking on the foundation and not really too heavy like me, just use your beauty blender when starting out. Or if you do choose to use a brush, you can always mattify things down by just tapping over it. Like such. Now, I'm going to go in with my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. I like this concealer a lot. At first, I kind of was staying away from it because I was like really heavy. If you guys remember back in 2017, I was really heavy on Too Faced Born This Way concealer. But then y'all know I get not necessarily bored, but I like to try different stuff. And when I crossed over to this concealer, it was like I understand now why makeup artists and everybody like rage for it. Because it do last all day. I don't really crease. Let me just say that I don't really crease. I don't crease when I'm wearing this. And it pairs really nice with the Laura Mercier setting powder, which is crazy because I love her setting powder. That's why I'm so mad that the goddamn primer sucked the way it did. I don't know why I put that Rudolph ass dot right there, but hey, it's there. Yeah. So now we'll blend this out. Be careful with blending this so you don't lose your under eye shadows, because you're gonna have to reapply. Like I just knocked off one of my colors when I went to conceal, so I'll be fixing back under my eye, which is fine. We should have waited to do that part in the first place. And we can do that part as the setting powder sits. But I'm not really huge on baking either, so it's not going to sit that long. And then let's just pat my concealers down with a beauty blender because it sucks up product and I don't want a cakey face. So I prefer to blend out my concealers with a beauty blender instead of a brush. But there is times where you will see me use a brush. Oh, that might be a fun little video. A brush only face where I can only use brushes, no sponges. Now, I usually use my Juvia's Place contour. Oh, yeah, the powder. Just do the powder, do the powder. And you see how I forgot to do the powder and instantly went and fixed the eyeshadow. But that's fine. I told y'all I'm pressed for time. Let's just powder up quick. Good, bad enough, y'all. I'm gonna have to use the setting spray that's at work because I ran out of mine. So... and powder everywhere where you experience creasing in your face. So that's your laugh lines, which are usually in this area. Okay, that's good. That's good enough. Now we're gonna bronze up. Now, like I was saying, I usually use my Juvia's Place bronzer palette, but today for this particular look, I want to look really brown and bronzy. So I'm gonna use Fenty Beauty contour palette, and this is this is actually her bronzer, Instant Warmth bronzer, and I'm the shade Cocoa Naughty. I feel like I could have went a shade brighter, but this is okay. I haven't worn this bronzer in a while either, so I'm kind of happy to be wearing it. I'm not a huge fan of this brush. I need to go brush shopping. That's something I haven't really done in a while either. But we got Employee Appreciation Week or something like that coming up. So that's when I'll probably do some shopping. Because right now, no. Nice and bronzy. Nice and bronzy. Now I'm going to do the nose because I need to snatch the nose. Pat it down to diffuse the line. Hold it. Now, I gotta get my MAC powder. Back with the MAC. And I am in shade Dark Golden. And this is the Mineralized Skin Finish. So that's what this one is. And I'm going to apply this with this Real Technique. Actually, this is BH Cosmetics brush that I got in a kit. And powder down my face. And this is to help with the creasing. Keeping your makeup in place, helping it last all day. Just like with the setting powder, literally serves the same exact purpose. It's just setting spray basically helps it from transferring with some of them. So it just helps keeping things intact, child. So now we go back in with our mascara, hit these bottom lashes up. Okay, good enough, good enough. I'm then going to take my lashes. Oh, here they go, they hit the floor. My lashes. Now, I was initially gonna wear this pair, the Angel Eyes by Meredith Duxbury. But I kind of want to wear my lash drips again. I haven't worn them in a while. But I got so many lashes, I do need to kind of start opening stuff. You know what? We'll do the Angel Eyes by Meredith Duxbury. If you want to see the unboxing for this, I also have that video linked below as well. So let's But for time purposes, we gotta go. We don't have time to measure lashes, and these already measured to my face. So actually, we're gonna have to stick with these. This is in the style Drenched. I'll just have this style drop below for those that will want to wear it. But yeah, I'm sorry, these are already measured, and like I said, we gotta go. Okay, we ain't got time to be cutting and measuring lashes. It's already 10:40. So I'm gonna pop on this duo glue. Oh, pardon me. Make sure y'all are getting the green tube, by the way. That's the one that really works. Those other ones don't really work that well. A lot of people say they don't like duo glue. Trust me, you'll like duo glue if you go with this green one. So I'm gonna let this get a little tacky wacky. Set that right there. Where my lip liner? We can start with the lip liners. So this is a lip liner kit. It's just a regular lip liner in the shade Hot Cocoa. It's from an Amazon set. Just outline the lip. I'm gonna then go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. And then I go on top of that with the Vivid Hot Liqueur by Maybelline in the shade Tease, right in the middle. Just take out a little brush. It could be the same brush that you blended those concealers out on the eye. By the time you're done doing this, your lash should be ready. Even these could have been trimmed a little bit more, but it's fine. Then put some glue on the other one. And then while that's getting tacky, we can start putting some gems on our eye. Because I had so much fun with the gems yesterday. I was like, yeah, definitely doing those again. Oops, not these big ones. And they're going to be some really, really tiny ones. Like I said, the same ones from yesterday. Really small. I'm actually going to go, yep, that's as small as they were. So yeah, I'm going to go into the really, really smaller ones. Yeah, because they were so much fun. I'm going to take that same duo glue and apply gems. All right, cool. So this is our finishing look. This is the look of the day. I want to add a little highlight. Hold on. Let's add highlight here and here. Like, really. Let's see. Do it like this. Okay. And then I am going to put a little shimmer on the cheek. You know, give holiday season. Still Black Friday deals going in the store, so. But this is our final look. I'm gonna go get dressed and ready for work. And then I'm gonna come back in, and by that time we can see if the foundation oxidized. We can see if I'm experiencing creasing, and just, you know, just a touch up of what's happening with the face. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Y'all, I'm at work, I'm in the bathroom. I just wanted y'all to see the foundation really quick. So, never mind my lip, we're having a pizza party. But this is the foundation. As you see, none of the yellow peakiness. Yes, I lost a nail. But none of the yellow peakiness that was going on in the foundation yesterday, everything is still intact. I have not touched up, and that's it.